What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a very interesting video where we will have major contract updates about Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah, so strap in, this is going to be a great video and hopefully this will cheer you guys up after Liverpool shockingly went out to Plymouth, who are bottom of the championship last night, but we already discussed the benefits of going out early in the FA Cup, benefits for the Premier League title race and the Champions League run. If you want, you can watch yesterday's video if you missed it. So Van Dijk's agent was spotted sitting next to Liverpool's sporting director in the director's box, which is very promising, and that makes Liverpool fans like myself hopeful that an agreement is close to being completed, because surely that means that Van Dijk's agent is in deep talks, deep discussions with Liverpool's sporting director Richard Hughes, who is also a master negotiator just like Michael Edwards. And the Times journalist Paul Joyce, who is very reliable, reported that Van Dijk's representatives were set alongside Liverpool sporting director Richard Hughes at Anfield on a Thursday night. And this is a sign that more meetings are taking place this week regarding a contract extension for Van Dijk. It is Hughes who is leading negotiations over new deals for Van Dijk, Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold, along with others such as Konate. And Paul Joyce reported that dialogue is continuing, but there was little in the way of an update regarding the mood around talks. Van Dijk confirmed that he's just concentrating on the here and now. He doesn't know what will happen in the summer, but he's very happy at Liverpool. He wants to stay at Liverpool, so surely Liverpool can come to a compromise with regards to Van Dijk's wage demands and the contract length demands. And Paul Joyce also reported that it's significant that Van Dijk's agent was sitting next to Liverpool's sporting director, because that means that the negotiations are continuing and hopefully an agreement is not too far away. And it's not a coincidence. I mean, Van Dijk's agent, why would he sit next to Liverpool's sporting director by chance? It's not a coincidence. That's a significant clue that, of course, the agent also wants to work out a deal. And remember that Van Dijk, even though he's 33 years old, he's still the best centre-back in the Premier League, and you could argue he's one of the best centre-backs in the world right now, and he wouldn't go anywhere else and get a similar contract. Probably one of the top 5 European clubs wouldn't pick up Van Dijk and make him a regular starter and a captain. So at Liverpool, Van Dijk can be both a captain, a leader, regular starter, and he can challenge for trophies and titles for the next 2 or 3 years. And after the Liverpool-Tottenham game, Jamie Carragher even claimed that Van Dijk makes football look too easy, and there could be another level that Van Dijk could still go to, which is really interesting. And even Fabrizio Romano verified that Van Dijk's agent was sitting next to the Liverpool sporting director Richard Hughes. Of course, Liverpool's campaign hit a bump on the road with going out to Plymouth, but as I said, after looking at Liverpool's schedule, I'm not too mad about the FA Cup run, because Liverpool don't have a squad deep enough to win all 4 trophies. Even the greatest Man City sides, who got 100 points in 2018-19, I think, they went out to Wigan in February in the FA Cup. They lost 1-0 to Wigan. So even the greatest Man City sides sometimes got knocked out early in the FA Cup, and that helped their title challenge and that helped their runs in the Champions League. And Fabrizio Romano confirmed that it was indeed Van Dijk's agent sitting next to sporting director Richard Hughes. Something to say on Virgil van Dijk, Fabrizio Romano said, "It's true that the agents of Van Dijk were sitting next to the director of football at Liverpool, Richard Hughes, for the game against Tottenham, so there is still a very good conversation, very good relationship between Liverpool and the agents of Van Dijk, and hopefully that will mean that an agreement will be struck." And Liverpool, of course, are still there, Fabrizio Romano said. Liverpool are still talking to Van Dijk. Liverpool want him to sign the new contract, and Liverpool are still optimistic because they want Van Dijk to stay and they hope to have a green light. And Fabrizio Romano emphasized realized that now it's about the financial agreement. It's about the length of the contract, and it's about, how much Van Dijk will earn in the next 2 or 3 years. The conversations continue, so let's wait. Maybe Van Dijk wants a 3-year contract and Liverpool are not willing to give him a 3-year contract, but if they can agree on the wages, I think Liverpool could do with a 2-year contract plus an option for the 3rd year, and Van Dijk can trigger that option if he plays enough games and if he contributes massively. And Van Dijk's leadership on the pitch and off the pitch has been so valuable for Liverpool. We cannot lose him. He's the captain, he's the leader, and he makes Liverpool's defense tick. Without Van Dijk, Liverpool won't be title contenders unless we sign an amazing centre-back in the summer, but I don't even want to think about that. And Van Dijk reiterated that the conversations remain ongoing about a new contract. And from a Liverpool fan's perspective, the potential contract renewal for Van Dijk is a no-brainer. His influence on the pitch is absolutely unparalleled. He has great leadership qualities. He is so valuable for the dressing room. Van Dijk's ability to command the defense and inspire confidence in his teammates, that has been one of the main sources of Liverpool's success. And retaining your captain and your leader at defense is crucial for Arne going forward. And of course, this is a very positive sign that Van Dijk's representatives were sitting next to Richard Hughes, the sporting director, and I think securing Van Dijk's signature for the future would send a strong message out, not just to the fans, but to other players as well. It would demonstrate Liverpool's commitment to retaining top talent and continuing to compete at the highest level. That's what is at stake with these 3 contracts. If Liverpool lose at least 2 of them, then question marks will be asked about whether Liverpool really want to compete at the highest level for the next 5 years, for the next 3 years at least. I think if we secure Salah and Van Dijk, even if Trent leaves, then Liverpool are ready to challenge for the title next season and beyond. But if we lose at least 2 of them, that will be a huge blow to Liverpool's title hopes. Let me know what they think in the comments below. Also, let's talk about Mo Salah's contract situation, because at the moment Al-Hilal has approached Liverpool over Mo Salah, and they are negotiating with Liverpool. They are negotiating with Salah for a pre-contract agreement, but they are also negotiating Liverpool to let Salah leave before his current contract expires if he doesn't sign a new contract at Liverpool, because Al-Hilal wants to take Salah to the Club World Cup, which starts before Salah's current contract runs out. So Ben Jacobs, who is also a very reliable journalist, is reporting that Saudi deal makers have approached Liverpool over Mo Salah to understand Liverpool's position on terminating Salah's contract a little bit earlier this summer, because the Saudi Arabian Football Federation will take FIFA up on a so-called exceptional window between June the 1st and 10th, allowing clubs to make significant signings in time for this new FIFA Club World Cup. Al-Hilal want to sign Salah in time for him to play in this tournament. However, getting Salah in time, should he choose to leave Liverpool, would require him ending his Liverpool contract almost 1 full month early. Of course, the previous financial offer is still on the table for Salah by Liverpool, but there is rumors going around. Dejan Lovren went on a radio or some kind of interview where he said that Salah is unhappy with the contract terms and he doesn't feel valued enough by Liverpool. I mean, he's already the highest paid player at Liverpool, and maybe Liverpool just offered him the same salary, or maybe they reduced his salary on the new contract. I'm not really sure, but if that's the case, then I can understand Salah's frustration. And the Saudi League's sporting director, Michael Emenalo, has an excellent relationship with Salah, and they already had a contract offer drawn up for Salah in the summer of 2023. That offer is still on the table for Salah. Of course, then a £150 million verbal bid was made to Liverpool, but that was a £100 million base fee plus £50 million add-ons, and of course that was swiftly rejected by FSG. Rather than pushing Salah to decide during the winter window, his ongoing talks with Liverpool and his own timescale to make a decision have been respected. Contact has instead been made with Liverpool to establish whether there would be a cost in signing Salah shortly before his current deal ends. This newspaper, Give Me Sport, said that Liverpool will allow, their sources are indicating Liverpool will allow Salah to leave his current deal early if he doesn't extend and without costing Al-Hilal anything if he chooses to exit Liverpool for the Saudi club, probably to maintain a good relationship. Salah, I don't even want to think about next season Liverpool without Salah, how that would look like, because that's unthinkable at the moment. He is absolutely pivotal to Liverpool's attack. Salah has 21 goals and 13 assists in just 23 games, and he is an absolute phenomenon. He's having a Ballon d'Or season. He is the best player in the world right now. So Liverpool would be absolutely crazy to let Salah leave. I mean, if he is asking for like 600, 700,000 pounds per week, I can understand Liverpool not giving him that, or maybe even 500. But surely you can offer him 400,000 pounds per week, and Salah hopefully will accept. Or offer him 400,000, but offer him a 3-year contract. And if he falls off a cliff in 1 or 2 seasons, you can just sell him to Saudi Arabia, because they would gladly take Salah at any point in the future. Al-Hilal's opening game is against Real Madrid in Miami, and of course they want a flagship new player after Neymar went back to Santos from Al-Hilal. Rodrigo is another name on their radar, but he's too young to go to Saudi Arabia, I think. Al-Hilal and Neymar agreed a mutual termination of his contract in January, and Neymar received 45 million euros, and Al-Hilal saved another 45 million on terminating Neymar's contract, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, Neymar hardly ever played for Al-Hilal, and yet they paid him an absolute fortune. And the Saudi Pro League executives are believing that Salah's arrival would help boost TV rights income with the new cycle up for sale this summer, and there is a possibility that this TV rights package will be split, and the Egypt-specific rights will be sold separately if Salah agrees to join, because then surely a lot of Egyptians would want to see Saudi League games where Salah is playing. And I mean, Salah has the chance to earn 160 million pounds per season, a similar package that Cristiano Ronaldo is earning. Do you know how crazy that is? And yeah, at the moment he's earning 18 million pounds per year at Liverpool. So no, that's not 5 times, that's like 8 times, almost 8 times the salary of what Salah is earning at Liverpool. This is absolutely mental that Saudi Arabia can afford to pay one player 8 times the salary that Liverpool can afford to pay. I mean, it just shows how much money Saudi Arabia has and how much they want to get some Salah. And Al-Hilal believe that Salah will choose only them if he decides to leave Liverpool, making it a straight choice between staying at Liverpool or going to Al-Hilal. And I think Salah would be absolutely crazy to go to Saudi Arabia right now when he is the best player in the world. I mean, you go to Saudi Arabia when you are already in deep decline and when you can't cut it in one of the top 5 leagues anymore, and you want to just pick up that huge bag in Saudi Arabia. To go there right now when he's still one of the best players in the world, definitely the best player in the Premier League, would be absolutely crazy. Even if the Saudi club offers Salah a huge salary, Salah can still challenge for trophies and titles and win a lot of trophies and titles in the next 2 or 3 years. If Salah stays, he can become one of the best goal scorers in Liverpool's history. He already is one of the best, but he can even go up to probably 2nd place behind Ian Rush, and he can also go up to maybe 4th place in the Premier League all-time goal scoring charts, and he could even become 2nd to Alan Shearer if he stays another 2 years in the Premier League. Salah can easily win another Premier League title and maybe another Champions League in the next 2 years if he stays at Liverpool, because he is an absolute cornerstone at Liverpool, and Liverpool have an amazing squad of players. So why would he go to Saudi Arabia right now? Their money will be there in 2 years as well. So the chair of the Saudi General Entertainment Authority, Turki Al-Ashlik, one of the most influential figures in Saudi sport, recently posted a photo of Salah in an Al-Hilal shirt, which of course set people talking. So it's evidence that Saudi Arabia is very serious about Mo Salah. And one more thing to cheer you up, guys, after Liverpool went out of the FA Cup to Plymouth. The last time the FA Cup 5th round didn't have Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool and Tottenham was 1984. Wow, that's more than 40 years ago. And we won the Premier League, Liverpool won the Premier League and the Champions League and the League Cup that year. And this is now another time where these big four clubs are not in the FA Cup 5th round. And Man United were the cup holders back then as well. That's another coincidence. Liverpool got knocked out by a team in the 2nd division as well. So there are a lot of coincidences about that. And it was also a new manager's first season, so another omen. Joe Fagan's first season. This is of course just something quirky and something interesting for you guys. Of course it doesn't mean anything, but hopefully Liverpool will be able to win at least the League Cup and the Premier League and maybe the Champions League as well. We shall wait and see. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.